mean, I just cannot imagine going to a country, right, not speaking the language, just being in a tunnel, right, in school, and just not understanding anybody or anything, right? And that keeps happening. So now we're like, do you have Ukrainian tutors? Do you have
Yes.
Russian tutors? Do you have like Filipino? Like, it keeps growing. So we keep like getting other tutors too that they see our ads on LinkedIn, they find that. So there's need on both sides of the marketplace, right? There's need here, and there's a need for really smart people in emerging markets. I think that that's one of the reasons why I studied Papaya as well. I remember my tutor, right, who I thought was a genius, and
Yeah.
like the
And to
most
you, they were because they made the difference in your life.
well, and not only a genius, but also emotionally smart.
Yep.
Like he
And they have
never,
the heart. Yeah.
exactly, he never made me feel dumb. Where the tutoring at college, the guy didn't know that English was my second language, so he was like questioning, right, like my intelligence, and that's what happens to people whose like first language is not English, right? So I remember like my tutor just being comfortable and like being transparent about like not understanding a topic, and that man never got like annoyed. I know I would have been. I'm like, it's the eighth time. Come on, like get it together, you know. But no, he was like so patient. Like I mean, it takes vocation. I think it's a skill that I don't have that I admire, right, from educators overall, right, like not just tutors. So I remember like getting my job at Accenture, and I'm like, wow, like I'm getting this like crazy opportunity,
It's an
right?
incredible company, great brand.
And I was like the only hire from my school that year because
Yeah.
they didn't hire from UCF yet. So, but I remember thinking like, what about my tutor? Like, what, like, how come I like get this opportunity and my tutor doesn't? Like, and I
Yeah.
felt like that side of privilege that was benefiting me, and like I felt like that's the first time I felt like life is not fair. I was like,
No, yeah,
this
there's
is
not a
so
lot of
sad.
fairness. Yeah, and so we got to do our part. I think one question I definitely want to ask is, you came here at 17, so did you go to high school in Florida the
No,
last?
no, thank God. No.
Wow, okay, so you came for university.
I actually tried to get into high school because I knew I was like gonna get a like a scholarship or something. But now that I know more, and no
Wow, so
offense,
you did all, oh no, there's no, like, let's dive in. So you did all your pre-college in
I
Peru.
did, yeah.
Wow, cool. So keep going before I cut you off. No
No,
offense.
no, it's okay. I was just thinking like about my tutor and just feeling like I wanted to do something, but I didn't know what it was yet. I just was like, I wanted to do something. Like I was like, this is not okay, right? Like, and just like my tutor, there's so many like smart people all over the world that will never get the chance, right? So, and not only they don't get the chance, it's there's lack of job opportunities in their country. So I do see us going everywhere, even building like a workforce globally, right? Because our tutors are usually engineering students. That's how we started. So workforce globally that companies from the U.S. can and other like superpower economies can hire from, right? So I believe now that the American dream can be achieved from your country. So if you're like that one.
That's so beautiful. I love the passion you have, and the one thing we do always love to be able to bring full circle, especially one, you came back to LA, but no, full circle to your high school version of yourself, and that's usually how we love to be able to speak to our fans and listeners. If there was one thing you could tell your 16, 17-year-old self today, what would it be and why, and how do you speak to that student today?
Oh God. Keep believing in yourself because I know that no matter what, I always believed in myself. I would say like keep believing in yourself, um, and everything's gonna be okay, right? Like keep believing in yourself, keep working hard, and keep having that heart that you have, right? Because I always wanted to like do something that can affect or impact people in a good way for the better. Um, so I would say that just keep like following your heart because that's another reason why I came here, right? Like I was like, I just feel like I have to go, like, you know, I have to do this on my own, like. So I always follow my heart. So I would say like keep following your heart, right? Like it will tell you the truth and it will guide you the right way.
Yes, make sure you maintain your confidence because if you don't maintain your confidence, it's hard for other people to give it to you. And so be confident, believe in yourself, positive words of affirmation,
Yeah,
be kind to yourself, be a good person to yourself
yeah.
because so many people forget about those qualities. And so I really appreciate everything you've been able to share with us today. And can we put a shameless plug for your company right now? Where do we find you?
PapayaTutor.com.
Make sure you go check it out today, papayatutor.com. We are so thankful you came on the show today. We are so excited to have you as a return guest shortly. And again, follow us on Spotify and YouTube on the subject. I'm your host, Michael Villardo. Click like, click subscribe below so we can have more incredible entrepreneurs and leaders in industry on our show soon. Thank you so much for being on the show today, Sandra.